did your brother find this place?
Oh my gosh. He saw it on Zillow. So he saw it on Zillow. And so he sent it to all of us. And all the pictures on there, they haven't done a lot of work to it since they started. We've been gone 22 years. So we lived there 27 years. We've been gone 22 years. And a lot of the same wallpaper and stuff is still there. So I called the realtor, and she's in Midland, and I said, kind of a unique story, but, you know, maybe not so unique for her. I grew up in that house, wanted to come look at it, wanted to take my parents through it. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I said, but I know it's in Saginaw, and you don't want to drive from Midland to Saginaw. We are not planning on buying it. She asked when. I said, I'll get back to you on a time. And then figured it out. Then I called her and texted her, and I never heard from her. So this morning, I got on Facebook, and I private messaged everybody I remembered from Saginaw that was on my friend page, and I just said, hey, Saginaw peeps. Kind of gave them, you know, I'm like, our house is for sale, and we want to come see it, and I reached out to the agent, and I just realized now that really any agent can let us in. Who knows an agent? So found a couple, actually. A couple, you know, were like, I'm one. And, you know, so somebody hooked me up with a friend of a friend, and she's going to meet us there at 7. And they did say, I mean, the first realtor said, you're probably going to be disappointed because there's really not been a lot done. And I said, well, that's the part that's interesting to us because it's just like we remembered it, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's like a time capsule.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of is, I think.
And did you guys volunteer for this, or?
Oh yeah.
She
Told me about it.
volunteered us.
I asked if you guys wanted to come.
Voluntold
I
you?
thought it was interesting, so I agreed to go.
Yeah,
Same.
I did too. I thought it was pretty.
See where your mom grew up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there were lots of pictures of, I was explaining them to Molly. I don't think I took you guys through them, but there's a lot of built-in stuff. And Grandpa Fortin made it all.
Yeah, I didn't know he built that much. Like,
So,
because he's my grandpa, and I was like, I didn't know he did that. Like, I didn't know he was into that.
Wait, which grandpa Fortin? Like
My
your
dad.
Grandpa?
My
Oh,
dad.
your dad.
I hesitate to tell the story because I'll have my parents tell it too, because I'd like to hear their version of it. But I think I was 2, and my older brother was 4, and my younger brother is 4 years younger than me, so he wasn't born yet. And my mom took my brother and I to Detroit to visit a friend. And my dad was home alone. He works for GM. And he called my mom when she was in Detroit, and he said, you have to come home. I found a house. And if you don't, it's going to go. Somebody's going to buy it if you don't get home right away. And she's like, can't it wait a couple days? He said, no, there's no time. It's going to go. So my mom came home, and they went to look at it. And when you walked up to the house, the bushes were really overgrown. I think even more so than they are now. And when they walked in the house, everything was painted dark brown. The first story had 2 bedrooms in the basics, a dining room, living room, and a kitchen. And then the upstairs was just an attic. The entire upstairs was an attic. And then the basement was unfinished. But it was not pretty. And my mom was not happy because she got brought home from Detroit to look at this. You know, she was like, I just didn't understand. And so I don't know that they were speaking when they got home. But finally later that night, I think my dad got the guts to say, well, what did you think of the house? And she kind of unloaded. She's like, what did I think of the house? I can't believe you brought me home for this. It's a piece of crap. You know, it's junky. It's blah, blah, blah. It's nothing like we've talked about. I don't know what you're... And he just kept looking at her, and she just looked at him, and she said, what? And he said, I bought it.
Oh!
And she was like, you what? You know, and then she took it to another level. And he said, but I got a plan. And my dad made the attic into 3 bedrooms and a full bath. And we all slept up there. And the downstairs bedroom was a guest room. And the other bedroom downstairs was our den that we spent almost all our time in. And then over time, he added on a screened-in porch and did a lot to it. So that's the story of the...
He had a vision for it.
He had a vision, and he better not have screwed it up. Because Mom was not going to be. So,
There was a divorce pending.
right,
on all
right,
this.
right. I don't know, but it was not pretty. I mean, I think I would have, I can only imagine. So, again, this is my version, how I remember it, and then maybe how I've started to say more of it, you know, to kind of make my own story up.
Yeah.
No, but my dad he'll remember. This tan house is where my best friend Elizabeth lived. Right there. Her parents still live there. Henning still live there. The Steddings still live there. Shelley MacArthur, Shelley
I remember that.
in the back of the sub. You guys know Shelley. You know Shelley Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Her best friend lived next door. Oh, somebody's outside.
I don't know. It's kind of cute. First impression?
I like it.
It's a cute little house.
It looks like my mom's house.
I wonder why.
No, like it would. It fits
So
the
same door.
personality.
Same door?
Same door. Yep. Lost a couple rear view mirrors
I'll bet.
on this right here. This little, that little baby. It's still here. Oh my gosh.
Did Grandpa do
He
that?
built this on. Yep, and then that's the balcony off of their room. Oh, they did do something here. This used to be all grass. Like grass all the way here. We had a fence that went like this. All the way here. To here. And then we had a pool. And then back here, we had a garden. But before that, we had a big John Deere tire. Like a huge John Deere tire, and they put sand in the middle. It was our sandbox. I know. Wonder if they still have rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Yeah.
Looks like they might have cleaned it out.
What are these?
Oh, this is ours. Yeah, 1974.
That's so.
There's my dog Rosie's paws prints, and then
Oh my gosh, baby.
Matthew.
hands.
Matthew, Megan, Michael.
Who's the baby?
What is that?
It's like a baby.
Baby hand.
It's a baby hand.
Matthew, Megan, Michael. Oh wait, what's this? Is that a hand? Isn't that a hand?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Maybe it was the bunny or something.
No, it
That
looks like a
doesn't really
hand.
look like a bunny hand.
I don't know. I have to ask Dad. But it says 1974.
Maybe it was a raccoon snuck in on you.
Could be.
How'd you guys do that?
Well, this is
When it was
maybe-
wet, we put our hands in.
It looks like you did two hands like this. I don't know.
I think no. Do you think your hand still fits?
Probably not. I'm in the middle.
Oh. Take a picture of it. Oh, I have a Band-Aid on. Oh, it wa-
your hand.
Your Cuomo?
yeah.
That's my dad's handwriting. 1974.
It says Rosie.
Oh, it does
That
say?
one says something. Yeah.
Oh, they have names.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they do.
It says Rosie. There's names right there.
Meg.
Where?
Yeah, Meg
GG.
and Matt.
That's Matt.
No,
What's
it's what it
that?
says.
Matt, did you
Yeah,
print?
probably. Maybe that's just.
Huh?
I don't know what that other one is.
It doesn't have a name? Hello, Daddy.
Grandma said she cried for days.
Love you. No, I won't. But we need you. I know, Dad.
I know, but those are the paws. But there's like a baby hand.
But we need to know. I need to know what this is over here, Dad.
Gimlet?
Well, it was somebody was 10 years old. I mean,
There's
we were married
a
10 years.
mysterious hand.
Yeah, there's an extra
I
hand
know
in
those
this.
are paws. Those are the,
There's an extra hand
those
in
are the
this.
feet.
That doesn't look like a paw.
So
Those
These
are
are
the paws. Yeah.
Then what is that, Grandma? You
here's
have to
Matthew,
explain
Meg,
to
and
me.
Mike, and our names
But
are
there's
written.
literally
We have children we don't like to talk
Gimlet?
about. That's
Did you
why
have like a pet named Gimlet?
What?
Got something?
I think that's
What was-
Rosie's paw.
Because
What
there's,
was it- what is
look
this,
at, there's
though?
a name underneath.
I don't know for the 4th time.
I'm asking
And if
Dad.
I knew, I'm not going to admit it.
That's dog food.
That's not dog food.
No.
There's a name in it. You don't remember, Dad?
This is new.
Let me
This
look.
wasn't here.
I know. That's what I
This
was saying.
baby hand right there.
Oh, that's not Michael, is it?
Well, look, it says Mike again there.
That's Michael.
Well, no, Michael is right here. Here.
Because it says Mike.
Yeah, this says Mike. Mike, Meg, Matt.
That looks like it says Joe.
Oh,
Who's Joe?
I don't know.
That's back.
no, they didn't.
This looks like the floor of the garage.
They didn't move the garage.
Yeah. This is the floor of the garage. That's why I kept looking.
Oh. Oh,
We moved it back.
is that weird?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird to move?
Maybe we did that.
I think you're right, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this was the entrance to the garage.
Yes.
Right where this was. Mom, they moved the garage back.
You think?
Come look, you can tell.
And so anyhow,
You're right, Jack.
Charlie keeps saying, this is really great here. We need to get this piece.
That's why that's so small back there.
Yeah. 'Cause remember, well, you should remember, you had to paint the back of the back.
Yeah, I had to paint it.
That's hilarious.
What's that?
Uncle Mike had beer behind
He had beer between the
Well, you
garages.
gotta hear the story. Keith's gotta get the story here. So what happened?
Her younger brother, Mike, in his younger days, he had beer between the garages over there. And somehow
They hid
Jerry
it.
was back there for something and found it. So my sister came for the weekend and we're sitting on this
Screened
screen
in porch.
porch. And Mike came home and my brother-in-law made this huge deal out of this beer. God, where'd you find this beer, Jerry? We never drink this expensive beer.
We were used to drinking Goebbels.
And Jerry says, I found it growing in the backyard. I thought Michael was gonna stroke out.
That's so funny.
We called it the Freedom.
Yep.
The freedom fight.
The Freedom was between the two garages.
Yeah, see, that's it.
We hid back here.
Did you?
We did bad things back here. Smoking and. Yeah, I know. That's the Freedom,
Freedom place.
right? Who called it the Freedom? Who started that? I wonder. But there was so it's the
Kids.
between the two
Yeah.
houses.
Yep.
Oh, it still works.
What is that?
That's so we
The
knew
buzzer.
who the phone was for. If you
Yeah.
pushed it once, it was Matt, Meg.
That is so funny.
Mike.
You know, we just had one.
Michael, do you recognize the wallpaper in the, for the folders? That was Grandma.
Oh, remember where? There's where you sat, Mike. Right there in that corner.
Jenny's been there.
I know, that's what I said. Because I talked to your
been
sister
here?
on the phone today.
think
Yeah,
you've been
yeah, yeah. I talked to your sister on the phone today, and when I pulled up, I said, "Are you related to Mike Fortin?"
And she had to admit she was.
Serious.
Still got the lazy
look at
Susan.
it.
You're the
works
lazy
even.
Susan. It works. I know that's so
This
weird.
is always wanted one, but that's where, because the whole thing was Irish, and I had a statue of St. Patrick's.
Okay.
Does those old window openers. Remember those?
Look at the
Oh,
ceilings,
yeah.
you guys.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
somewhere.
The light is this.
Yeah, this
they're
is the
lights,
same.
right?
Oh,
so they
they
haven't
are.
even
Over
touched
here.
those. You don't see
Yeah.
those anymore.
No. And that's where the microwave went. That's why the size of
Yeah.
it.
And Joe put that in, and I was so nervous because the walls are thick. And I stood over there to make sure he didn't come through.
He went right through the classroom on the other side. He's a really brilliant guy. And so you get that much more room for your microwaves.
Yes,
It made enough
Well,
room
yeah,
for
because
it.
back then they were the
There
size of
wasn't
an
enough
oven.
room, yeah.
Right?
Cabinets are in good shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
Uh,
for
yeah.
you know the
Those are-
windows.
Mom, remember this? We'd have our chores written right here. Remember, Mike? Are you watching or no?
Yeah, I
Did
know.
you do that? Do you care?
This was another, this was
Where
another
Dad
door
hung his
here.
work clothes and we had our
Yeah.
chores on the side door. What's that?
This was another cabinet too, because we only had a regular size flip. I think there was something else there.
No, I think it just.
What was
I don't
it?
know.
I don't know what that was.
This is the same,
I know. Same chandelier in the dining room.
same color.
Same.
Jerry.
Yeah. Every.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been painted.
Have they done it? Have they done much?
They haven't painted it.
No, it's the same color.
New carpet.
This is the color.
Yeah.
Do you have this little chandelier too?
Hmm?
That's your-
That's probably the one thing that's changed.
No, it's the same
Here's
one.
the screen porch.
Look at the handles
Oh,
on
it
those.
lights up and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
look at
power's
the-
on.
Caitlin, look at the handles on those windows in the bottom there.
Oh, wow.
That's like-
You know how you open these?
It's a really
Show
nasty.
me the spring porch again, Mike.
Yeah, just a second.
Those are crap
You're
windows.
gonna break them up.
You pull it out and you shove it
Oh,
out
they
to
sure
push
are
the window
beautiful.
out. That's how it works.
Beautiful.
Mike wants to see the screened-in porch.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing exciting.
That's
my
when
gosh,
we
the
sat
living
and drank
room
the
looks
beer
so
that we
pretty.
found growing in the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They didn't do anything, but it looks exactly the same. Look at even the siding or the.
Yeah.
Mom told me about this. She said that she thought like demons were in here.
What?
This thing. Like she thought it was a secret door. Her and her friends thought it was a secret door, and she tried to open it.
Who
and
did?
see- Mom.
Oh, there's a big
No.
thing under it that was put in when they built the house.
Can you hear me?
And they obviously.
Can you hear me,
didn't-
Mike?
Oh my gosh.
Is that covering it up?
Yeah.
I always thought there was.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Demons. Probably not.
These are cool. Hey, come here,
This
look,
works,
Mom.
Rita.
This is something. This is something big.
Yeah.
This is where the Virgin Mary was. And whenever we lost a tooth, we put it beside the Virgin Mary, and then the next day, that's where our money would show up. That's where the tooth fairy
Oh, really?
left our money.
Oh. But you know what that's really for is for the telephone.
Telephone.
In the olden days.
Yep.
They took that, they didn't like that.
I wonder, I bet it's under there yet, but
I bet it is
it looked
too.
like.
Oh, those are beautiful,
It
like
was
all
plaster,
kinds
but it was a plaster.
Like painted
but
like
it looked-
copper.
It looked like copper.
God, the ceilings are
What were you talking
cool.
about? You said
That's
that
it. That's it. I used to look in there because I thought there was like a secret
Did you
passage
really?
or something. I always tried to open it
I
up.
thought you said there were demons in there.
No. And then the piano was right here.
Yeah, piano. And
Cool
here's, what are we
ceilings,
putting here?
though.
A wood for the
You
fireplace.
you don't
When
see
we
that
bought
anymore.
it, it was in dark brown, and the
And what do they
ceilings
have
were
here?
white, and they were like dripping.
Oh, we had a curtain in there.
Jerry put
Oh,
this
yeah.
molding up to separate,
Oh.
but that was, I guess, the style. And they let the white ceiling with, remember the dripping?
Yes, run.
Were the built-ins the same? Those cabinets?
Yeah,
Were
yeah.
those the
Oh,
same?
yes.
Those are beautiful.
Everything's the same.
Isn't that funny?
It was beautiful.
And this is where you're supposed to keep the wood for the fireplace.
I wonder how many owners there's been since you guys moved out.
This is a
2 or
building.
3, was it?
Okay.
No, we didn't have this built-in fireplace. That's nice.
It's
Yeah, we
big
didn't have
too. I
this.
mean, that's not,
It's very
that
big.
seems
It's
bigger
4
than
foot.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
we didn't have
we
that
had-
door.
You could put any
These are
trees that
cool.
got cut down and you could put.
You could see out the
But
windows
this-
then. Look at those shrubs.
They had that covering up it was a plaque. And then, if whoever buys it should see
Do a
what's
little
on
bit,
it.
Yeah.
shrubs out there.
Yeah.
One at a time. Here's the clock. Here's the.
It's cool. I love the old.
I love the old home.
You can't see out the windows, you know? You want to
Wait,
see.
say it again. Say it again.
Okay. When we bought the house, you walked in this door, and there was a door here, and a door here, and a door here. And we obviously closed this door to make the kitchen bigger, but the door was still on here.
Oh yeah, when we left
And
the
we
door was
took
still
this
on.
door out,
Oh, it
and
looks like it just got taken off because the hinges are still on there.
You sure
Yeah.
we left that on? I don't think we left it on because
Yeah,
it
we
would have been
did.
opened up.
Oh,
Yeah, because what's his name was singing down here one night and you guys closed it so we didn't have to listen to it.
oh.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, this is definitely new.
Yeah, this is new.
Look at here, look at me.
I know.
I wanna see it.
Our shorts.
I did. I looked in there.
And
Well, you know, there's- Yeah.
That was nice.
Yep.
Oh, I have to tell the kids the story about this bedroom.
Oh boy.
This was the guest room, and there was a beautiful four-poster bed in here for guests. And you could see the bed when you went by. It was really neat. And one night, your dad came with your mother to visit the weekend.
We were married.
No, you weren't. and you slept, and he
Oh,
slept
okay.
down here. And Uncle Michael had been out on the town.
Are you listening, Mike?
And he came in and got in bed with your dad. Like 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 or whatever. And he says, you gotta get over Steve, my bed is just loaded with crap. I can't sleep up there. So your dad got over. And Mike slept with him, or they were talking. And finally he said to your dad, I wanna know, what are your intentions with my sister? Oh. And I'm quite sure your dad said, well, I think we're gonna get married. He said, that's all I wanted to know. There's really nothing wrong with my bed. I'm going back upstairs.
Is that the true story, Mike?
Yeah, I can get home without getting busted.
Wait, Grandma.
Nice.
I'm gonna look in here.
Here's, oh yeah, this is my dad's closet.
Yeah.
But here's, so my story here, you can see how the echo is so loud, because it had a 4-poster bed in it. After Dad and I got married, we came back. It was the very first time we ever came back to the house after we were married, and we slept in this bed. And the mattress, or I don't know, went down underneath the frame. So we had to try to pull it up, and we couldn't get it pulled up. So Steve took the poster and he's like lifting it up and going, coom, 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 like picking it up and slamming it down over and over to try to get it to shake out. And
Exactly what the parents want to hear.
right. So then we get in bed and I just burst out laughing and he's like, what's so funny? And I said, what do you think that sounds like from the outside? So,
Wait, Grandma, I have a question.
okay.
So if you have this guest room,
Yeah.
why did Uncle Michael and Uncle Matthew have to sleep in the attic?
They didn't sleep in the attic.
No, nobody slept in the attic.
You called it an attic!
I said it was an attic and he added 3 bedrooms and a bathroom to it.
Cameraman.
That's the
Oh, thank
original
you.
light right there.
Well,
Silver.
that's saying an attic.
That's the original light picture.
I slept in the attic too and so did they then.
Yeah, so then why didn't they get this room?
Because this was the guest room. It's just the way it was, that's just the way they wanted to set it up.
Hey Rita, where did we get this? This must have already been there.
Yes.
What is that? That's-
This wall, I remember, the mom and dad had a picture of the bishop or something, or the pope that blessed your marriage, or.
Now, we put the floor in there, remember that?
Yep.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh, yeah.
Another
Remember
closet.
that? That was our little linen closet.
Yep.
You had your medicine up there?
Yep.
Go in, I wanna see. Nothing special, but kinda cool. It's got a full bath now, Mike.
Definitely a new toe.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they
I
before?
think that's a new toe.
We didn't have a shower. Okay, we're on our way to the den. This is, and the clothes chute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a closure. I don't think we have this in here.
No, they put that.
Or this.
That ceiling's new.
But those are definitely my shutters.
Those are your shutters. And that's my building codes. I remember.
And Grandpa built this whole thing.
My mother-in-law came over to visit, and I just had the bottom done. I didn't say anything about what I was gonna do, I was gonna make it in bookshelves. And she said, oh, yeah. Then she came back when we had it up, and she said, oh, wow. She had her son come over.
She didn't have the vision.
She had Francis
The
come over.
vision, did she?
Yeah, they
Happy
need some
Sam.
windows, guys.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
I love the clothes chute is my, I know.
Look at the wallpaper.
Right here, I was just showing it to you, you weren't looking, Michael.
That's not original, that wallpaper.
Yep, remember?
You know I'm walking around Boston right now?
No, I didn't know that, Mike.
Yeah, he's in Boston.
What are you doing there?
I love technology.
Working.
Sweet.
Didn't we always have this?
Oh my gosh.
We had the same woodwork.
Yeah, these were our
Yes.
drawers. Remember, each one of us had a drawer.
Oh.
I think Matthew was on top, I was in the middle, and Mike was on the bottom. Remember, Mike?
Yeah.
How many kids? 3?
Yep.
3. 2 boys and Meg's in the
Should we
middle.
go to the
Okay.
basement or the upstairs first? Upstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay.
I want to know about the attic. When you came up here, there was just this one big room. And that's all.
Rita, maybe I put this
You hear
room.
me?
Yep.
And then he came up with the idea that we raise the roof, because the house went like this. And he raised the roof and made that closet in this bathroom.
Wow, Grandpa.
Oh my god. Well, I
This
bet this
floor-
gets warm.
This is the
Yeah.
type of floor that's underneath
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Beautiful hardwood like that.
Oh, isn't that, well, just, even
One
in
other
that
side.
bedroom, that front bedroom, it's still beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Was this your wallpaper?
It was.
Yeah, this is-
This is back in style. I mean, this kind of pattern.
You think
This is,
so?
well, in some of the places you see a lot, but they'll be gray. Still, did you put it on?
No.
I was gonna say, you did a good job.
No.
Oh, Meg, I don't know if you remember Meg,
Same
but
floor. Look at this floor.
I had
think
these.
it is that floor.
That's the same floor.
Yeah.
I had the blueprints all made, and we had
this is always
the boys' bedroom there, we had all the bedrooms planned. I said, I don't know how we're gonna get in the bathroom, because it was right out to the
right.
end. And Roger Doobie came over, and he's always so brilliant. He said, you move the toilet up about 4 feet, about 3 feet. The toilet was way back in the corner. It was way back further.
Yeah.
He says, move it up at least 2 feet, and you'll be able to put your door right here.
Okay.
Otherwise, we couldn't get in the boys'
I
bedroom.
think I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Look at this wallpaper. How could you forget this wallpaper?
It hasn't peeled though, and I'll look at. I said to your mom, "Did you put this on? You did a pretty good job." I mean, just a little,
Yeah.
but for as old as
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
it looks good.
This is Matthew and Michael's room.
We didn't wallpaper much because we wallpapered right away and we almost got divorced. So we decided we'll hire
That
them
was
out.
It's too much.
I'm sorry.
We had that wonderful wallpaper. I wonder why
Yeah.
they took that off.
So my two brothers were in here, Keith, and there was a twin bed here and a twin bed here. And this guy on the phone, Michael, is the youngest, and his bed was here, and he had a big poster of Fonzie at the head of his bed. That's right, that's right.
And they had the ugly wallpaper with
And the
the
built-in,
stripes.
Dad built all this in.
And I don't remember when we got all the drawers. I think they're from our kitchen cupboards.
Oh, really?
But I didn't make the drawers.
In the closet that Michael always stole Matthew's clothes out of.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Or said that Matthew said that the clothes were stolen.
My room. I had lime green.
Shag carpet.
Mine
There was her
reach in.
dresser and there was her bathroom.
What
The
color
dresser
was-
I have in my room right now, in my bedroom right now, this one.
Really?
Yep.
You had a wicker.
Yeah. A wicker,
What's
and a wicker,
What's a wicker?
I'll have to look it up. It's a type of, I don't know, wait.
Rattan.
Rattan.
I don't know. if she
What's
knows
a wicker?
that. No. Had a,
This is where she would be in here singing, Annie, get your gun. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You'd have the record on.
Play after play after play, we listened to her singing in
And
here.
this
Memorizing.
yeah.
But we had to listen. You sounded better. Anyway,
Meg was
this
at
closet
the
wasn't
age.
there because this is the addition.
Yeah,
This
okay,
whole thing is the addition.
okay.
Your bedroom wasn't here at all. See the new window?
Thanks for making my bedroom, Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me a bedroom.
Really a small closet, but it was better than nothing.
Oh, yeah, I remember you had the half door. Remember the half door in your bedroom?
God, he was doing it.
Safety or something?
Slide that.
Their bed was
lock
right there?
up, read it,
It's
it'll
locked.
open.
No.
Won't it?
Okay, do we need to look in the real attic? This is the attic that was
so
left.
hot.
Still out there?
I bet it's hotter than hell.
I wonder if there's a bat in there.
No, we might. I don't-
Mike?
Bet.
You go in first,
Is the
Nick.
porch still out there?
What?
Is the porch still out there, the outdoor
Yep,
porch?
yeah,
Let's go look out
Yeah.
there.
Hang on.
I
think
can't open
We
the
can't
door.
open the door,
Ah, okay.
but I'll show you.
Oh, this will open, huh?
See it?
Don't dislodge anything. Jay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so I got home one night.
Oh, look at the nice curtain they got up there.
yeah.
Judas Priest.
I think that was yours.
See that?
That's the same railing we had up. I remember
This is
that.
where they put all their storage in this,
Yep.
in here.
That's where all the bats were.
And that's where the bats were and that's where the Christmas presents
But
were.
that's where, that's how it was when we bought it. That was that way and then it went like that.
So,
Oh, yeah.
This
Like,
my-
what's the length of the room? Oh.
my memory, my big memory in this room is me getting home one night and getting in bed. And all of a sudden I hear my mom saying, "Oh God, Jerry, get it, Jerry, God, Jerry, get it." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I know they heard me come home. I just could not, I don't know why they're." And he's like, "I'm trying, Rita, I'm trying." And she's like, "Get it, Jerry, get it." And the door was closed, and I finally went outside the door and I just knocked on the door. I said, "What is going on in there?" And Mom said, "There's a bat flying around in the room." And she had the sheet pulled over her head, and Dad's swinging at it with a pillow. And then I remember he finally got it, and you had put through the pillow on it, and I think you did one of those kind of things.
And I threw it out the window.
Yeah, then he took it out the back thing here, off the balcony, and he threw it in the driveway, and then you went downstairs and drove over it.
I think so.
Now, just to
Yeah.
make sure, right?
Yeah.
Just for good
That's what you
measure.
call overkill.
I'm not looking here, though. I didn't look in here.
Okay.
This is our only
like a
storage that we put a
sauna.
lot in here, too.
There's a
You
light.
see it? Yeah, turn that light on. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, look back here.
yeah.
There's some of the
Sure, you got a
wallpaper.
Hole going right down there. And that window is.
Kinda
this is
creepy,
the
Dad.
dormer outside.
I know.
Oh my
That's a
God.
big closet, too.
Oh,
I could take this.
They might want to pass.
What are you taking?
She's taking the
Can I take this?
No, Mother.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that, okay.
Except I have it on video. So.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, if they want it, they know where to get it.
The price is high though.
Yeah.
No, not too high.
Isn't it funny?
Price of nostalgia is high.
That's right.
But again,
We
you
had
saw
red
those,
We had red,
boards in there.
red
Did
shag
you see 'em?
carpet in here.
That's
Remember
how it
that?
looked when we bought it.
They haven't changed that much, though, have they?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Isn't that
No,
funny?
no, hasn't changed at all. Very, very,
same light.
small.
Oh, that
doors?
is same light.
Yeah.
This
Same
one,
light.
They got a new globe here.
And it- Yep, same light, and matches the wall just a little bit.
And then there was a chest there with a lamp on the chest. And I remember,
You remember the night you weren't here the night it broke, you were in college.
yes, but I called you and I said, "How is Mr. James?" I think. I said, "How's Mr. James? I don't feel right. Something happened." And
Who's
you said,
Mr. James?
Brian James's dad. And he said, Mom said, "I don't know, but the lamp just broke."
Yeah, the
And-
lamp broke at 5 o'clock in the morning, this globe. We're all sleeping, and I heard this smash, and I sat up in bed, and your dad said, wonder what that is? And I said, Tom James just died.
Yes. And that's why I called. Because I called you like at
Yeah.
5:30. Because I said, I dreamed about him all night. I can't stop thinking about him. Where is he? Or what's he, you know what? And you said, "I don't know, Meg, but the globe just broke."
Yeah.
And then
That's
Mary
pretty cool, huh?
called about 7:30 and said Tom died this morning. I said, what time? She said 5:30.
Yeah.
We put this railing in too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
This railing
Weird.
and
isn't that cool?
Yeah. We didn't notice this is painted. This was the same thing.
Oh, yeah. So they took some of the wallpaper off and then they decided it was too
Or
big
else
of a
they
feat,
painted over
probably.
it.
Yeah.
No, they didn't paint over it because you could tell. They did.
It's weird, some of the stuff they did that they put a lot of time
First
in.
thing I do is
And then other stuff they.
put new windows in.
They should.
Yeah,
this is
they
our
should put
same
new
air
windows in, but-
conditioner.
I know this is
Oh,
the air
that's
conditioner
same
we
air
lived
conditioner.
on. We lived
They should
with.
change the windows, but they should make them small squares
Going
like
down?
that. 'Cause- And that picture you gave us is like so cool.
Ooh, that
Oh.
temperature changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it did when you come
Little
downstairs.
balmy up here?
Yeah, yeah.
That was one room, when you went upstairs, one room up there. And it wasn't even finished.
That you broke into all of that?
Yeah, I
We
made a
raised the
blueprint.
roof.
We raised the roof, put the door out. It was fun making the blueprint. I didn't think we ended up using it. We put this door in. This was a bedroom. There were 2 bedrooms. That's how we bought a 2-bedroom home.
Yeah, we cut
And
this
then we
whole.
cut, yeah, we put that door in, and then we made this, and then we put, this was straight down to get from the kitchen. You go through the kitchen, right down to, so we put the door that we had here, or no, we had got another door. We put a door here, so you could close that, go walk straight through the kitchen. Hey Rita, we put this, we put this in, didn't we?
Dave Fortin.
Rita,
What?
we put this in,
Yeah,
this
Yep.
stuff.
yep.
This story reads like-
That's the fruit cellar. Where we kept all of our Mom's like canned goods, and this is like our pantry.
Oh, that is scary.
Oh, there was a lot of storage
It's a
there.
pantry.
We had a couple jugs in there too.
Jeez.
Homemade?
Like drugs.
No, we did make homemade a couple of years, yeah. This was the pool,
Isn't that
the
cool?
pool table here.
Yep, the pool table right here.
Great big pool table.
And I said the air hockey room, there was like one of those waffle doors here, and we had an air hockey machine right in this room. And I was on the far end, and Dave was here. He closed the door, and he started coming at me like he was gonna kiss me. And I said, if you come near me, I'm gonna scream, because Matthew was out here watching TV, and he kept coming, and I screamed, and
Boy, look
Matthew,
how low their ceilings are.
I know. And he
I
said,
put this in.
wait, I gotta finish the story.
She wants to tell the
So
story
I
to
got,
the girls.
so,
This is
This is her
really
favorite
nice.
did
cousin.
you guys hear it? I think I told you before.
That's her favorite cousin.
Yeah, my favorite cousin. And he was trapping me in the corner, and he's coming after me to go for a kiss. And Matt was out here, the TV was here, he's watching TV on the couch. And I said, if you come any closer, I'm gonna scream. And he did, and I screamed, and Matthew said, shut up, I'm trying to watch a movie.
She has never let him forget it.
No,
I could always
awesome.
depend on
That's
you,
so
Matt.
Uncle Matt.
That is so Uncle Matthew.
Oh my gosh, and we had our little rollaway bed in here, right? Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I remember opening that.
You go to Green Valley?
I do.
What year?
Second year.
I remember that.
Going into your second?
Yeah, remember it had the.
My nephew had me.
We put the bathroom in there. remember that?
Oh yeah, we gotta look at
And
the
that's the
bathroom.
wallpaper we put in too.
I'll let you.
And we made
And
that a
the floor.
closet. We made use of every,
You
But-
sure did.
you know, all the room.
But here, I gotta show you this. I think this was a unique feature. You didn't see it upstairs, but you saw it on the second floor. And this is where the clothes chute came down.
Yeah,
Oh,
from
yeah.
upstairs.
Oh, that's
The
right.
both-
the
from
people
both
that bought it
floors.
might wanna know that.
From both floors.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll figure it out when they start putting clothes down the chute and they just disappear.
Yeah.
There you go.
And they start popping out.
And this was a little lavatory. I put that in too. There was something else I was gonna say. Well,
I don't know. But
oh, I know. We left this room and we didn't do anything with the floor because we thought, we have a party, they can dance in here.
Oh, did you have a lot of parties?
Well, the kids did.
Mostly when
Did
we
they
weren't
dance?
home.
Yeah.
So, and
do you remember that? We had to get rid
we
of
never
the
really had
parties. We
anybody
had
could
too many
dance,
parties.
that wanted to dance in the
Yeah.
little
Is that
room.
why we got rid of
I
the
just
parties?
thought that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah. We had a lot of
They were
ideas.
having more fun at home than we were having on
And then right here we had a player piano,
Yes,
right?
we had a lot of fun on that.
Gosh,
didn't
you have a good memory.
Well, it's kind of
It brings it back. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
we? This was a player
She
piano
was
and
two
then
when
St.
we
Patrick's
moved here.
Day.
Yeah.
I remember that's when I was in that one place, a Music Man,
Yep.
and we had everybody, we were over here singing
Yep.
all the songs.
So we had a regular piano upstairs and a
Irish
player
songs.
piano
Oh,
down
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. A year ago yesterday, I saw in our memories we saw the Music Man with you guys.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah.
That was better than the one that
All right.
we were in, I think.
Oh,
This was always
looks
fun.
like they,
That player piano was a lot
you
of
know,
fun.
that Dad's workshop is gone. Oh, that's it. Our
Oh,
workshop's
that's
gone.
what it is.
So we walked in, Mike, and it's just like, can you see it, Mike? So this is, like, that's where the workshop was, and it's
There you
gone.
go.
And then
So
the
this is a
wall-
lot bigger. This is better.
There was
Yeah.
a wall here, and then we had something here.
Your watchers.
And we had
No.
storage in here too.
Furnace room or a boiler room?
Yeah, but I thought that went further back.
Uh-uh.
There's like a little,
That's where you clean out the player books. I know
Yeah.
that. But
because
I
you had all your
workshop-
rummage sale stuff back here.
The workshop here came out to about here, all the way down.
And then
That's it. I
Had
couldn't
a door
figure
on
out
it.
what was missing.
the dryer was here, and the washer was here,
The freezer was on that
Right.
wall.
Yeah.
and the freezer was on this wall.
I'm
Is
sure.
this-
No, that's not right.
That's not your table?
No.
Matt wanted to know that. Yep.
Yeah, this is under the stairs.
What's that?
This is where the washing machine was. Did you have this here, Mom?
Yeah, that was always there.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it was. though.
Well, you put your soap up there, laundry soap and stuff.
I didn't
We
think
have
we'd
one of
ever be
these.
able to get the freezer out of here.
Well, look at the pump. Now, when we bought the place, they said, there's a pump and it works.
Oh, that's right.
And that's the pump right there.
Did it work?
No. But there's something that would be
We paid
Probably valuable,
$23,000 for the house when we bought it.
23.9.
Oh, yeah.
23,000?
23.9. And
What
that
year?
was high. That would be,
What year?
70?
No, what year were you born?
69.
69, 23,000 for
And
this.
she was out of town.
70.
Yeah. And we were looking. We had ideas of what we wanted. We wanted a porch off the dining room, and we wanted, what did we want?
And
had
we
seven
wanted a
things.
2-story, and we wanted at least 3 bedrooms, and anyhow, and a fireplace. And I was visiting a friend,
Private drive.
a classmate in Detroit, and he called me up, because we had missed out on several houses. We'd go home and think about it, call back, I'm sorry, it's gone. He said, so you better get home, this is exactly what we want. And I came home and I went through it and I'm like, are you kidding? It hasn't got any, it's only got 1 bedroom, 2, because what is
The
now
den.
a den. It's got 2 bedrooms.
have a porch.
It's not a 2-story. There's not a porch. You know, why did you get me home? Didn't you like it? I went? You know,
Right.
you know the routine. And so he said, well, GM didn't get much work out of me last night and he unfolds his plan. We'll go upstairs, we'll take off the roof, we'll make a dormer.
And she says,
We'll put
why? Did you buy that? No.
3 bedrooms, yeah, because when I said I don't like it, I don't know why you wanted me to come home. I bought it.
Nice.
Well, they said,
He'd already signed the paperwork by the time you saw
And
it.
gave him a deposit. Uh-huh.
and he said, he was a really great realtor. He said, if you pay the full amount, which was $29,900.
23.
$23,900. I didn't think we should pay that much, but if I had to pay that, then he said I could just sell it to you right now.
Yeah.
Because somebody else wanted, I don't know why.
I
he
thought
said
it was
that.
39,000.
No, it was
Okay.
23,900.
23,900.
We got a picture of it.
Do ya?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we sold it for 107. And
Okay.
today it's for sale for 75.
77, but they said they accepted an offer, so I don't know if it was sold for less than that.
Yeah, we sold it for 107. And people in the neighborhood said, well, are you kidding? These houses, you won't get 100,000 for any of these houses around here.
First person that went through it. Wow.
Yeah.
Where was the fridge then, Mom? Oh, it was right outside the Dad, where was the workshop?
Right here.
I know, but
We had there was a window.
yeah.
It was only about this wide because you had to work,
Did you build it in?
Oh, no, that was, if you
That
ever
was
saw
part-
these old houses, they all had they had fruit cellars and workshops.
Okay. I remember, Mom, you always had, you got the potatoes. You get like a 50-pound bag of,
$1 for 50 pounds.
$1
Yeah.
for 50-pound bag of potatoes, and you kept them in Dad's workshop.
Because it was the coldest.
And you'd
Yeah.
always say,
Remember.
come downstairs and go downstairs and get potatoes for dinner. We had them every night almost.
Yeah, the workshop quit and then
That was
the
cool.
refrigerator was there.
50-pound bag for $1.
Well, or 50 cents sometimes a bushel.
If we were,
But they were weird sizes.
Right.
So
Different
some were
50
this
cents.
big and some were this big.
Right.
And this wall, is this wall moved too?
No, this is all the same.
I did not like coming in here.
Yeah.
Oh God, who would want to come in here? It's
Kinda
creepy.
morbid.
It's
But
a
see how
fruit
narrow
cellar.
my workshop was.
Mom, it's just like our basement. Where
Not
we keep
this
all the
room.
paint.
Because I was always worried somebody's gonna close that door on me.
But there's no water. The walls are solid.
Yeah.
They're still.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Oh,
But
in
look
case
at here,
somebody
Jerry.
fell.
Remember this?
You built that later, Dad.
This right here.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you build that later?
For a broom
And we
closet.
had,
So that means all.
Dad, you always had Pepsi, Diet Pepsi,
Yeah,
and you'd sit
diet right.
was it Diet Right? And you'd sit the 8-packs on the stairs, and we were never allowed to drink it.
No. And I told
And you got us the Pop Shot pop,
And I told Michael.
like the knee-high pop.
We just got our groceries and I got a whole bunch of Hershey
The
bars.
funny part is.
Oh, yeah.
Putting them up here and
they
I don't want you
probably
to
still
touch them.
keep in the heat and
So
the
and
cold.
then I went to
they're
the bathroom and I
cold.
came back.
This
Michael,
is how ours were.
he was sitting at the bottom step eating Hershey bars.
And he was crying.
Yeah.
I think he was crying because that's where he'd get punished.
This will be
We,
tough to
we
take
kept
out.
them. He always kept the Hershey bars up
To
above
fix
the
this.
stove there.
At the time, I thought it was beautiful.
And
Oh,
and
I
if he
mean,
got
you see it
punished,
a
Dad would
lot,
make him
you
sit
know,
on the bottom
what you
stairs.
do.
So he just grabbed the
Now
candy bar and went on the bottom
everybody
stairs
goes
and started crying.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Figures I might as well get this over with.
I didn't know they could get a refrigerator in this big.
Didn't we have something else in that corner?
Counter depth.
Where?
Between
Where?
the broom closet and here?
No, just the refrigerator.
Just
That's
the
why I was surprised
Yeah.
they could get it. in.
Ours was in like about that far, but see, that's a dream. They did really good
Mommy,
shopping
you
to
just
find
come
that.
open this door. It's just like opening the door is just weird. I don't know why. It's the sound and the way that it's just weird.
It's nostalgia.
Yeah, it is. Like I remember the. It's just weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Now see
What
that,
if
we
we could look
bought
in the
that
garage?
door.
What's that?
We bought that, that's not, we didn't
There's
try
a
to
lock
match
on the
that
door.
door.
Oh. What's that?
We bought that door, because we didn't wanna match, we weren't gonna try to match the other doors to it.
And those shutters, spring
Plus it's-
cleaning. We got old underwear and knives, and we had to clean them out with that. Put the underwear on the knife and get it. Had
Yeah.
Murphy's oil soap on it or something. Cleaned it. Ugh. I remember that.
That's not one of your good memories.
No. Yeah.
And this reader here, you said there's no porch, and I said, well, that door right there is gonna go up to the porch we're gonna build.
Oh, that's right, it's way up here.
Oh, so there were two back doors, or did
No,
you?
this was just a door
Oh,
off
it's
the
just a
dining
door.
room, and it was a
Never did
French
anything.
door.
Oh,
They
but now you
replaced it.
fall off the house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe they were gonna build something.
Yeah,
and they just
exactly.
never
Yeah.
finished it.
And it turned out to be a porch, we spent a lot of time on it.
It sure
Small.
seems a lot smaller. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh,
But
is it
it,
smaller?
it just seems smaller.
I feel like it seems smaller because we're all in here.
Yeah.
Well, because you're an adult.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Well, and
But I'm
spaces
thinking how much
now are
furniture.
just different, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this is so much bigger than it, but it's because it's rooms. I think now
Yeah.
it's open. You
Yeah.
know?
That's
Yeah.
right. And this was a really small dining room, but we had a lot of dinner parties here, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We watched all the activity next door.
Yeah.
Did you know the Stebbings?
Oh, Trish, yeah, Trish graduated in my grade.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shelley.
Yeah, I really knew that.
Shelley MacArthur.
Yeah, Romeo.
Shelley Romeo, who's is MacArthur now, right?
Mhm.
Lives in my subdivision. Yes.
Where you live?
Yes, in Grand Blanc.
Oh my gosh.
She was going to get ice cream one day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Shelley. So Shelley was Trish's best friend.
What a
And so
small
now
world.
Shelley and I just went out last night. We were talking about, we had like a girls' night out. And we're like, yeah, remember what? I'm like, I'm going to see my house.
It's
So-
such a small world. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They put that pool in, and I could swim in there. I went swimming a lot of times.
I don't think I'd swim today.
No,
You better get that blue first.
it's pretty green. Well, it was
He's
pretty,
got some work.
Algae in
It
it.
was never, I was never blue that I remember.
it was always pretty green. It was
I
very-
remember the
slippery
kids
slope.
getting in and saying, our pool has a sandy bottom.
I read that was Tricia.
They were interested in
Are you
the
guys done? You want me
Sergeant.
to turn lights off?
I did, I did.
Okay, did you want to go through one more time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
She's
Mara,
asking
let's go
Keith.
through
I'm
one.
just gonna do a quick walkthrough
Okay.
and get that on video.
Thank you.
So.
Come on, guys.
Okay, you've had the tour. What's the thing?
I really liked it.
It was so pretty.
I'd like to see my mom in awe of her nostalgia. I thought it was funny. But I actually liked it.
I thought it was a cute little house. Very cool.
And Meg?
It was a nice walk down memory lane, that's for sure.
Are we gonna cry later?
No, I don't think so.
She's gonna cry later.